Welcome back to another Cricket 24 video. In this one, we are going to be going through a match between India and South Africa in a T10 game with the dynamic broadcast camera angle. Who's going to win the toss? South Africa won the toss and they are going to have to bat. Actually, that is pretty good because whenever I bat first, I collapse horribly. So let's hope we can restrict them under 100. And win this game. Good pace, good bounce. This is a hard South African wicket, so that is gonna be there all throughout. That extra bounce and pace. Edged but doesn't hold on. The man at third slip, I think. Look at that perfect length. Gets the edge. But even Superman couldn't probably catch that one. He was full stretch, but still just didn't stick. Flicked onto the leg side and he's timed that ball well. That should be 2. Yep, and now it is 4 thanks to the dumb fielder at fine leg. Calling him dumb is probably a compliment. Inside edge this time and it goes away for 4. I don't have fine leg. That man is at square leg, backward square leg. He has tried to hit that ball out of the ground. He tried to belt that ball, couldn't get the elevation nor could he find a gap. And once again, he is trying to break that ball in half. That's how hard he's trying to hit it. It's not working though. Well, when hitting the ball hard doesn't work, all you need to do is pick the ball up right over the fielder's head and get 6 easy runs for it. Look at that. Flicked onto the leg side. That is a small gap, but he will find it. That is probably the smallest of gaps on the leg side. 2 fielders at the deep, but it did not matter. He managed to find the gap. That has been driven beautifully by Bavuma. Wow, that is a really good cover drive, but thankfully he doesn't have a lot of power behind it, so only 2 runs. This time walks across and flicks a very straight ball. That was a risky shot, no doubt. Had he missed that, he was plumb in front. And now he's flicked it once again. This time it is... I did change the field right now. That guy went from mid-wicket to square leg, but it did not matter. Either this ground is very small or the outfield is very fast. Overcorrection there. Was drifting on the pans for too long. And this time Bavuma goes in the air and I think he's cleared the field comfortably. Yeah, whenever hitting force doesn't work, they're just picking the ball up. Whoa, that was close. The first real Yorker I attempted and I almost got that guy's off stump. This time I do get his off stump. Actually, I don't. He somehow manages to drag a ball from outside the off stump. That was an in-swinger. Swung it little. Gets the inside edge and hits the middle and off stump. We'll get our first wicket here. I have to get this guy out, Quinton de Kock, because he has been 19 of 9 and he's tried to smack every single one of those 9 deliveries. And he tried to smack that ball as well. It did not work. Tried to overhit it, gets an inside edge and the middle stump goes flying. He's just tried to hit that ball way too hard from the very first delivery and finally it backfires. First delivery of spin. Van der Dussen gets on his knees, reverse sweeps it. No need for a sighter, none of that. Just smack, watch the ball and smack the ball. Well, it doesn't look like the run rate is going to be affected by the loss of 2 wickets. Toss the ball up once again, goes onto his knees and takes the aerial route this time and long sweeps it to cow point for 4. Once again try to hit it, but I think that length, that almost Yorker like length, because of that he couldn't get elevation, edges the ball. Chipped in the air, in the gap. For a second I thought I got my 3rd wicket, but nope, he has played that masterfully. In the gap. Not a lot of power, not a lot of effort, but 4 runs nonetheless. There we go, finally. Cramped for room. And that's what we need to do. Well, this time he wasn't cramped for room and all. That was drifting on the pans. An easy delivery to put away. It doesn't get any easier than that. And now walks across. That ball was way outside the off stump. Doesn't matter. Still picks it up over. Fine leg for 4. I mean, when you play shots like that, there's not much the bowler can do. Okay, nothing pretty about that. That was a proper slog. I think he almost got it inside it. Still didn't matter. It went away for 4. 7 over 75 for 2. And I am bowling deliveries like that. Off direction at good pace. On the hips. Without a deep fine leg. And he picks it with ease. Well, there was not much wrong with that ball. But it still doesn't seem to matter. They're hitting 6s at will. And the 50 partnership comes up. Oh, try to go for another one this time. Unlucky. Onto the pad. Then just rolls away onto the middle stump. Look at that. Maybe he could have even stopped that ball. But he was busy posing for the cameras. Oh, that is just unlucky. 3 unlucky dismissals for South Africa. I haven't gotten any clean bowls yet. Last 2 deliveries of the innings, 109, a little more than I would have liked. And why do I have such a dumb field? I think I have changed the field accidentally and ended up with that. 5 runs of the last over, that is pretty great. Make it 6, pitches outside the pitch. Tries to whack it, gets a thick outside edge. Thankfully it goes away to third man. And they'll end the innings with just a single. We need 116 runs. And Jansen leading edge. First delivery. It was on the pads. Should have been put away. I don't know how I got the leading edge. And again, late this time. And that's not the worst thing that happened on that ball. I think that it is run out. I don't know why the wrong batsman dived. The batsman going towards the danger end didn't dive. This is just beautiful. Short delivery and finally use that pace and overslips. It goes for a boundary. First boundary, but still we need a lot more. Look at that. These new timing sliders have really messed up my timing, and now I'm getting myself run out every other over. I have tinkered with the difficulty now. Decrease a little, made the timing window a little bit more. And the first ball, I think I've sent it out of the ground. So I think I need to increase the difficulty just a little bit, because this might be too easy. Now we are at a very balanced difficulty. Let's see what happens. Look at that, driven, good timing. But the ball still doesn't fly away. In fact, it doesn't even go away to the boundary. Only 2 runs. Short delivery, open the face, and in the gap, the smallest, the tiniest of gaps, to the left of one fielder and to the right of another fielder. Try to play the same shot again. And that's about as awfully as you can time a cricket ball. Short delivery, went for the ramp, and that extra bit of South African bounce. Too much bounce almost there. Walked across, was waiting for a good length delivery to pick over fine leg. There was no one there. He was standing a lot squarer, so easy pickings without much risk. And another full delivery. This has been picked even better and hit away longer as well. Another 6. We need a lot more of those, but this over has been pretty good. A lovely inside out drive driven with the googly there. Easily done. That should be 2. We need at least a 6 every over. Oh, on the pads. Easy. Poor delivery. Had to be put away, especially with no protection on the leg side. We did do that. But these shots, you never know. These are too risky in this game. Thankfully, somehow pulled that off. Toss the ball up again, and once again hit over the leg side. 1, 2, 3, and rolls away for 4. Short delivery pulled, but we have 8 wickets in hand, and now they're misfielding. That should be another 2, and thankfully the batsman at the danger end dives. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Went for the reverse sweep, and I reverse swept that ball right into Quinton de Kock's gloves. Tried to be cheeky and ended up being too cheeky there. That will be our 3rd wicket. We still have 7 wickets, which should be enough. But now, that keeper legit pushed me away from the crease and then ran me out. And suddenly, as usual, a spinner comes on and we lose multiple wickets in an over. Went for the scoop. It went nowhere where I wanted it to go, but I think it might. It does go away for 4. Gerald Coetzee comes in, 4 overs left. We need 60 runs, I think, 59 runs. Full wide, beautifully bowled, just inside the wide line, a little slow as well, change of pace. Good length delivery, a lot quicker as well, and we've used every single bit of that pace. And in the gap as well, there was no third man. We need to be smart as well. I cannot try to smack every ball straight and get a 6. Scoops and using the pace, all of that counts. Went for the scoop. Have I got enough? Absolutely not. Unorthodox shots just aren't going past Quinton de Kock. He is grabbing everything out of thin air. Reverse sweeps, scoops, doesn't matter. It's not going past Quinton de Kock. Oh, that's beautifully bowled, but doesn't matter. We still managed to put it away. I walked across, was trying to hit it on the leg side. He bowled even wider. So I was forced to go on the offside. And it worked as well. Wait, how did that shot connect? That shot never works. And I think finally, those timing windows are helping us play against spin. We'll get a good hit, good 6. Now we still need 40 runs of 14 deliveries, and now I'm getting leading edges. 40 of 13, the required run rate is almost 20. We need a 6 here. Well, we aren't even going to get a single, and we might get out in the worst possible way. Thankfully, that ball fell out of the pads and onto the ground. I have gone straight, hit nicely, but just 4 though, because of poor footwork for some reason. I don't know why. I was moving properly, hit that nicely as well. 35 of 10. We need a boundary almost every single ball. That's been hit, but not enough power on it. That man was standing right on the 30-yard circle, moves back 2 meters and comfortably takes it. Now we've lost 6 wickets and we need 35 of 9. Hit that again and I mistimed it once again, but this time that fielder wasn't standing at the 30-yard circle, he was standing in, so that goes over his head. A very important boundary, keeping our hopes alive. Full toss hit. That was a full toss. A little bit of extra power on it and it goes away for 6. Can we do it? 1 over remaining, 24 runs. And I am on my knees praying, because I don't know what that shot was. 5 more deliveries. Well, now I need a 6 of every single ball. This is beautifully bowled. He's tossing the ball up, slowing things up, and I just cannot seem to find the middle of the bat. That's been hit. It's gone up in the air, but I don't know if it's gone long enough. No, it hasn't. So we've officially out of this game. 3 balls, 20 runs now. Toss the ball up, spins away, and that will be wide. Maybe there's a miracle still left. And he tosses the ball up outside the leg stump and another wide. Now we are back into the game. 3 balls, 18 runs. Oh, that's in the arc. You can't ask for a better ball than that, but I still haven't managed to hit it long enough for 6. That will be only 4, and once again we are out of the game. And unless he bowls 2 wides now, it's probably going to stay that way. Tosses the ball up. I thought it would spin away if I'd left that ball, but it ends up being a straight delivery and I go plumb in front. 14 runs of 1 delivery. Can we end this inning strong with a 6? No, we cannot. We lose this game by 14 runs? 13 runs. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see some more of this dynamic broadcast camera angle, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.